Right, so it's 11 p.m. on my side right now. I'm recording the audio separate to the video, but today we're gonna rehouse some babies, and these are Caerulus variegatus, yeah, something like that. So, first of all, obviously you only want to rehouse the babies when they've gotten off the mother's back. And yes, these are a bunch of communal species, and they could be kept together with adults as well, but I just prefer having them separate from the adults because there's a chance that the adults might get a second time gravid, whatever that is. But basically, I don't want the babies to be mixed with the adults, and so first thing I did was mix them up together with the adults, and then I made sure to remove the adults and add in some moss, some dried leaf litter, some cork bark, and then there's some babies in there as well. Basically, what I did was I used UV light, cleared up all the cleared up all the scorpions from the previous enclosure, and made sure every single piece of scorpion was in this new box before I removed the adults, because the adults are very easy to spot. And here's a tiny little baby. These guys are extremely small, and this species, actually, they're so small, they're about the same size as Liocoles, actually. So these are actually a beginner friendly species as well. I don't consider them too beginner friendly if you start from babies, because the babies do require some more care and keeping. You do have to be careful with what you're feeding as well, whether if it's small pinhead crickets or springtails or even mini isopods. Whatever it is, you have to be very careful with what you're feeding. I personally throw in a bunch of baby fruit flies, like smaller fruit flies, not baby fruit flies, small fruit flies. So even the large fruit flies are too big for these babies. So just make sure you be careful. And then right here is just me handling a bunch of the Caerulus species variegatus from Lampung, south. I think, I'm not too sure where it is. It's somewhere in Indonesia, whether it's middle or northern Indonesia. Can't really remember. But yeah, these guys are actually very tiny. As you can see, this one's munching on a fruit fly right now. They're white to begin with, and then slowly the colors will turn darker as they grow. Right now they're a bit transparent. You can see there's a small red tint on the Kelly as well. They are an amazingly beautiful species that I love, and the fact that these guys can be kept communally in peace is just an extra bonus for me. I don't know what it is, but there's something about scorpions that can be kept in communals that makes it extra fun. There's a magic behind communal species. There is a fruit fly. With these guys, the reason why you want peat moss, and also you want to make sure substrate is at least 1 to 2 centimeters thick. Reason for that is because these guys dig. As you can see right here, the baby right here just sort of like creepy crawled up to the fruit fly and then caught the fruit fly, and that's some nice stinging action actually. But to keep the substrate thick enough so that they can burrow inside, they could dig holes, tunnels, caves, and a lot of times you actually see them hiding on the side. Oh, anyway, here is a new Hercules beetle I've gotten from a friend, though it was born without a leg. Okay, so instead of 6 legs, this guy has 5. Amazing species, Dynastes hercules. There you go, the missing leg. And actually, this is a fantastic species to keep. They don't move a lot, okay? There's a lot of stag beetles out there that moves way more often than this guy does. But whenever there's food, this guy just stays still inside the enclosure, so there's no need to give them too big of an enclosure. There's no point anyway, because they just gather around the food and they don't move at all. And then the moment you don't have jelly, that's when they start moving. They start scratching on the enclosure, they start scratching on the walls, they try to escape and everything just to find food. But the moment you put in the beetle jelly, that's when they stay completely still for another week or so until the jelly runs out. So these guys, there's really no point in giving them too big of an enclosure. You just want one that's nice, that's compact, at least have some space for them to move around every now and then. Throw in some cork bark for them to flip over when they flip around, and that's about it. I mean, it's a very straightforward video. I think I'm just gonna keep this video as short as possible so you guys can enjoy the animals, have a deep dive look into them, and please subscribe if you haven't. see you guys in the next episode.